Welcome to Longyearben in Svalbard, in the island of Svalbard. And we pick up here with a little bit of a history about Svalbard. So, for those that are not aware, Svalbard is one of the only places on the planet where you can actually go there visa free. Anyone from any country can go there visa free, but there is a bit of a rider. The only way to get there is from Europe, and of course, you need a visa to go to Europe. But other than that, Svalbard is part of a specific treaty that allows people to visit and work there free of any visa requirements. The primary industry in Svalbard is mining. There is also um, a world, I don't know exactly what it's called, but a seed facility where, in the event of a global disaster, we could restart agriculture, replant plants and flowers. They have all the seeds in there, so there is a depository of that sort in Svalbard. This is also This is also a place where setting foot outside of Longyearben, its main city, requires you to carry a gun. That is thanks to all the polar bears that inhabit this. You are required to carry a gun. Anyway, all that aside, let's look at our primary thing, which is the airport, and the surrounding scenery looks really beautiful. This is an 8,000-foot runway, surrounded by mountains and the ocean. It's on an island. It's north of the Arctic Circle, so it is pretty high up there in the latitude. In latitude terms, beautiful scenery around it. The approach here looks really fantastic. And let's have a look at what the actual airport looks like. I believe this is a little bit outside of the main city. I don't see the actual city of Longyearben here. So I believe it's some distance away from the actual city. But the airport itself looks pretty good. It looks really nice. This looks to be one of those hand-created airports. The runway markings are a little bit off. This says runway 28. My latest charts from Navigraph say runway 27. So there might have been an update in the magnetic courses, and therefore the runway numbers. The current runway numbers are 09 and 27, not 10 and 28 as is shown depicted here. So this is a little bit out of date. I don't know whether, again, this was done by Microsoft, this was done by somebody else. Maybe Azobo actually contracted this out to somebody. But um, this looks to be a pretty decent airport. And let's get a little bit closer, look at the terminal. Let's see what we have there. So right off the bat, I see light poles, which is really good. We have static snow plows and such. We have a couple of hangars. We have what looks to be a nice looking large hangar with a lot of solar panels. Nice board. This is definitely hand created. You don't get this on the AI generated one. And then a beautiful looking terminal building and parking and ground markings. The ground markings, I don't know. They look a little bit weird. They could probably use um, some improvement. They might have been auto generated. I do not know, but more hangars here, more tankers and snowplows and such. Overall, it looks good. Land side also, car park, lights. So the airport looks pretty good enough to give it a rating of 3, provided, and this is the $1 million thing. Let's see what it looks like at night when the lights go down. what do we get? Oh, well, this time of the year, the lights actually never go down. But all said and done, the runway is nicely lit. The taxiway is lit. Yep, runway looks nice and lit. Taxiway looks lit. There are lights in the mountains indicating where people live. Street lights are there. There's your taxiway. The tarmac is nicely lit. You can actually navigate here, get your airplane in here. Oh yes, this actually, I think 3 is a good rating for this. This looks really good. A rating of 3, I would say maybe even 3.5. Looks really nice. This is useful. Maybe a rating of 3.5. I will up that to 3.5. So this is a good one. There is no need to download any freeware. There is a GSX profile available, so you may want to go download that. Other than that, I think you will be pretty satisfied with this airport as it stands today. It looks quite good. It is definitely a hand created airport. It is, and this area is lovely if the weather is good. I have no idea what the weather looks like today. Let's have a look at it just out of interest. Yeah, snowy, not too many clouds, so it's at least clean, but even in the snow, it actually looks halfway decent. At least there's not a storm. If there was a storm, this would have been really, really bad. But at least it's halfway decent. Even in the snow, I think it's usable, definitely. Too bad those snow plows don't work. That would have made it really cool if they were continuously cleaning the runway. But with that said, thank you for watching. We bring episode 8 to a close with a final rating for default Longyearben at a 3.5 straight out of the box. No need for any downloads, anything else. This is good enough to use for a 3.5. We will see you on the next episode, episode 9, and we are going to make our way over to Katanga. I have no idea where that is. I will look it up. IATA code Hotel Tango Golf, and ICAO code of Uniform Oscar Hotel Hotel. I have absolutely no idea where that is. Katanga, it's okay, it's somewhere in Russia. It's a Russian airport somewhere in Russia. We'll see. That'll be our next location, and we'll see what that looks like. So thank you, folks. Please like, share, and subscribe, and join us on episode 9 as we make our way from Longyearben to Katanga in Russia. Thank you.